Business process operation heuristics. A business process operation view considers the implementations of a business process in terms of its activities. There are 5 heuristics with this focus. Case types. Determine whether activities are related to the same type of case and, if necessary, distinguish new business processes. One should be cautious of parts of business processes that are not specific for the business process they are part of it. Ignoring this phenomenon may result in a less effective management of such a sub-process and a lower efficiency. Applying this heuristic may result in faster processing times and less cost. Activity elimination is eliminate unnecessary activities from a business process. An activity is superfluous if it adds no value from a customer's points of view. Typically, control activities in a business process are unnecessary from this perspective. They are incorporated in the model to fix problems created or not elevated in earlier steps. The redundancy of an activity can also trigger activity elimination. The aims of these heuristics are to increase the speed of processing and to reduce the cost of handling an order. Case-based work is remove batch processing and periodic activities. Some example of disturbance in handling a case are A. That the case becomes filled up in a batch, and B. That the case is slowed down by periodic activities. Because computer systems are only available at specific times, getting rid of these constraints may significantly speed up individual case. Triage is split an activity into alternative versions. This heuristic suggests aligning the characteristics of cases with capabilities of resources to increase quality. An alternative is to subdivide activities into subcategories. For example, a special cash desk may be set up for customers with an expected low processing time. Activity composition is combine small activities into composite activities. Composing larger activities from smaller ones should result in the reduction of setup times, the time that is spent by a resource to become familiar with the specific of a case.
Business process behavior heuristic. A view on the behavior of a business process is concerned with ordering of activities. There are 4 heuristics within this category. Resequencing. Move activity to their appropriate place in exciting business process. Actual activity ordering often do not reveal the necessary dependencies between activities. Sometimes it is better to postpone an activity if it's not required for a immediately follow-up activities. Parallelism. Put activities in parallel. That effect of placing activities in parallel is that through time may be considerably reduced knockout or order knockout in an increasing order of effort and in a decreasing order of termination probability. A typical element of a business process is the subsequent checking of various conditions that must be satisfied to deliver a positive end result. Exemption. Design business processes from typical cases and isolate exceptional cases from the normal flow. Exemptions may seriously disturb normal operation. Organization heuristic. The organization view refers to 2 categories of heuristic. The first set relates to the structure of the organization, specifically how resources are allocated. There are 7 heuristics in the category. Case assignment. Let participants perform as many steps as possible by using case assignment. In the most extreme, from a participant will carry out all activities that belong to particular case. Flexible assignment. Keep generic participant free for as long as possible. Suppose that an activity can be executed by either of 2 available participants. Centralization. Let geographically dispersed participants act as if they are centralize this heuristic exploits the benefit of a BPMS split responsibilities. Avoid shared responsibilities from tasks by people from different functional units. The idea is that shared responsibilities are more likely to be source of neglect and conflict. Customer team considered composing work team of people from different departments that will take care of the complete handling of specific sorts of cases. The heuristic calls from creating dedicated team that have the time and the commitment to take on particular work. Numerical involvement. Minimize the number of departments, group, and person involved in a business process. They will lead to less coordination problems, which make more time available from the processing of cases. Case manager. Appoint one person to two responsible from the handling of each type of case. The person called case manager is responsible for a specific order or customer.
Information heuristics. The information category describes redesign heuristics related to the information that is being processed within the business process. It covers two heuristics. First, control addition. Check the completeness and correctness of incoming materials and check the output before it is sent to customers. The heuristic promotes the addition of controls to a business process in order to increase quality. Next is buffering. Instead of requesting information from an external source, buffer it and subscribe to updates. Obtaining information from other parties is time-consuming. By having information directly available when required, throughput times may be substantially reduced. This heuristic can be compared to the catching principle that microprocessors apply. Technology heuristics. This category describes redesign heuristics related to the technology the business process utilized. It includes activity automation and integral technology. Activity automation is considered automating activities. Automation improves processing time and provides more predictable results at lower cost. Instead of fully automating an activity, it may also be considered to provide automated support to process participants. Integral technology is elevate physical constraints in a business process by applying new technology. In general, new technology can offer all kinds of positive effects across an entire business process. For example, a BPMs may support the coordinations of all its activities. A document management system, in its turn, will open up to all participants the same information available on case. The major effect would be a better quality of service. External environment heuristics. The external environment category contains heuristics that try to improve upon the collaborations and communication with third parties. There are three heuristics in this category. Trusted party is use the insights of a trusted party. Some decisions are generic and standard to the extent that other parties will get the same results for the same input data. An example is the creditworthiness of a customer that Bank A wants to establish. If a customer can present a recent creditworthiness certificate of a Bank B, the Bank A may be likely accept it. Relying on a trusted party reduces costs and may cut processing time. Outsourcing is considered outsourcing a business process completely or parts of it. Another party may be more efficient in performing the same work, so it might as well perform it for the business process that is up for redesign. The obvious aim of outsourcing's work is that it will generate less cost. Interfacing is considered a standardized interface with customers and partners. A standardized interface diminishes the occurrence of mistakes, incomplete applications, or unintelligible information exchange. This may yield better quality due to less errors and faster processing time.